Welcome to Part 5, Volume 3 of the Gun Bunch Open Offset 4-minute offensive style. This is pretty much going to be the last video of this unless I discover some heavy duty one-play touchdowns or some major adjustments to add on to the scheme. Once again, therapy is in session. You guys know how it go. Here's a last minute drive. I also call this type of scheme a 4-minute offensive style as well, because it works in a fast-paced method or a slow-paced method, however you want to use it. As you can see, this is my last drive of the game. I got to go get 7 to go to overtime, and it's no pressure. 3 timeouts, still running the ball, because I understand something called time and score. That pretty much means you're in control of the decisions that you make, and you're managing your timeouts with the downs and the distance and all the other factors that helps you navigate through this process. Here we go, no pressure. A minute left and we still running the ball. That's funny, because I know that I have 3 timeouts and I know I have shot plays out of this formation. You guys got to get on this type of time. Don't be afraid to run the ball. Don't be afraid to do bubble screens. Notice I kept drilling the ball and I finally lobbed it up and we got that play successfully. That's how the game go with that one. Yeah, you got to tap that trigger. Sometimes you can be in a rush mode. Look at this dude. His name is Blitz In. You got TB12 back there. Look what you doing, boy. I'm swerving, boy. Swerving, boy. Yeah, you gotta lob that ball on those bubble screens though. Even if it's intense moment of the game where they're sending pressure, you gotta stay cool, calm, and collective and lob that ball. Shoot, you gotta stay cool, calm, and collective and run the ball out of this scheme. So it's the same game. Next drive. Dickerson still lit up. You know how that go. I can't get my left side over there open yet. He gonna stay. He trying to stay on the wide side of the field, which ain't nothing wrong with it. Motion snap. That was a bad read. I should have went to X. I already explained that in part 4. On the Y trail play, you motion snap, circle with a slant route, and it'll open up that trail route. Sometimes you just got to keep it simple, man, and just stick to the little small concepts. You don't have to make it bigger than what it is. Watch this little hitch route. So we're doing verticals, but I took one of the men and made a little hitch route and made something out of nothing and got a free blocker all the way over there. I've done that a few more times and got big gains like this, but it was in other games. So yeah, vertical, and you move the middleman in a little hitch route, and it'll free up some space. Not gonna get yardage like that every time, but that's a nice little concept. What a beautiful screen. What a beautiful screen. He got caught up in the traffic. My guy here, he bonehead decision, 4th and 26, and he gonna fake punt run. I mean, he did get 15 yards, but golly, that's what you chose to do, man. Yeah, you got to get back to football concepts. Nice user moves in space. That's the key word, in space. So here we go. Most guys are always gonna press, so it's not gonna be a easy 1, 2, 3 punch and stuff. You're gonna have to dig deep and think. That's why I'm always letting you see. That's why I never trim all of this part. I don't do it play for play. I let you see, the critical thinking at the line of scrimmage. Because this is where the games are won. Touchdowns are scored and games are won at the line of scrimmage. What a nice stutter move. 3-on-3 on the right side, 1-on-1 on the left. He got the middle kind of tight. Do we have an answer for it? And he's also using the right side. So that was 4 things that I had to point out at the line of scrimmage. Now we shift over, run a power run, and got doggone Dickerson tripped over Brady, because Brady got that ugly stance where his knee is just sticking out. I didn't have that problem with Vic, but that also happened at least 3 times before. It sucks. Yeah, his knee sticking out like that. I hate it. So maybe if you take your hand off the X button or the speed button early, you won't get caught up like that. So once again, being smart at the line of scrimmage, he was using the right side and never saw the left screen coming. And this is all in the scheme, all the way back from part 1. We have a screen. I pretty much every time I do an ebook or a scheme or something, we're gonna have a screen in there, a check down screen. So here we go, 3-on-1 on the right side. He trying to creep. I see you creeping. Where you creeping at now? I saw him creeping the whole time. See, these guys, as I always say, they try to be slick and play both sides from the middle. Hey, you're either going to be inside or you're going to be outside. So this is one of my games right here. This was a very high octane scoring game. I'll let you know now, I stayed in this formation the whole entire game. And we went toe for toe. 2-on-1. Well, it was really 3-on-3, but one of his guys was backed up. Yeah, so I guess it was 3-on-3. You can count all those guys. We made something out of them. We got the left side wide open. Why not take it? Simple plays, man. As you can see, I do simple plays to get down this field. Some guys do stop me. I wouldn't say they stop me, but they slow me down. This formation can't be it really can't be stopped. It can be slowed down though. Because there's always going to be somewhere for space. You just have to dig deep and think into it. Like right now, you can split those safeties back there. If you occupy those users down here, these linebackers, you can split that safety. But nope, I kept it simple. We took a little chitty chop first down. Dink and dunk, baby. Sometimes you got to set this stuff up to go over the top, like we did in part 3. Nice hit. Once again, gun bunch open offset. This is beautiful. Trail route was open and all. We had 2 routes open at one time. And somebody asked me last night, what abilities do I have? Let's start off with the quarterback. You want to have identifier. That's the most important thing. Look at this concept right here. Just to clear out like an isolation. You want to have identifier. Identifier helps notify who is the user. Because knowing who the user is also it gives me leverage, because I can go to the opposite side. Let's say we didn't know who he was on and he's right there waiting on one of my bubble screens. Man, this would be picked off. Let's say he was on that guy the whole time. That'll be picked off. You know what I'm saying? So you want to have identifier. And I got Tom Brady now, but if you rolling with Vic like I am, you want to have hot route master on one of your receivers, preferably the receiver on the far left side, so you can do stuff like that. Well, I actually put them on the out route, like a post route. But yeah, you want to have identifier on your quarterback at least, or escape artist, or whatever you want to have. I had escape artist, identifier, and something else. Oh yeah, fast break, but that's not really mandatory. Just keep it simple. Watch this. 3-on-3, man on man, hitch route. It's unbumpable. Easy. He never even got a chance to make a play on the ball. And last but not least, since you having a running back in the formation, you might as well have jukebox, inside guru, and maybe some kind of Homer or something like that, so you can get lit up again. I think I have invasiveness with inside guru and something, maybe outside guru as well. But I got those two. Those were most importantly, because you're going to be running a lot of inside zone and draws and stuff. So you might as well have inside guru with some kind of jukebox or something like that. And yeah, for your receivers, you want to at least have one receiver with outside apprentice or slot apprentice or something like that, so you can make your own little routes. Yeah, the way I like to see it is you put pretty much adding salt and pepper to the playbook, like with food. You put seasoning salt, salt and pepper to your meat. You just, spicing it up. Or you filling in the gray areas, so to speak. So, as we continue, this is a numbers game. I want you to check this out real quick. I'm streaking Dickerson, and I'm trying to split the cover 2 out here. And I'm occupying that far right cornerback. So I'm trying to make everything possible. Dickerson gets stuck in the dang on hole. And I would have split that man back there in the cover 2. So, as I always say, the pre-snap read and post-snap read is 2 different things. You cannot get bamboozled by what you see in the beginning. Because Shazier, he's not going to be there when I snap this ball. He's going to be somewhere totally different. Look at that cornerback blitz, and I never saw that. Shazier was in a whole different spot, so I got saved by the football guys then. Got to pay attention to close details. Pre-snap read is just the, I guess it's just a demonstration on where they're going to be at, but it's not factual. You get what I'm saying. Middle wide open, 3rd and 15. Right over his head. Because he couldn't commit to where he wanted to go. Sometimes it helps when you throw 2 people in one area at the same time. Middle wide open because he's still focusing on the receivers. And since you want to look into the backfield now, I'll give you something to look at. You want to look in the backfield now? Let's go. Booyah! 1-2 punch combo, baby. Same game. This dude, he still scored. He would not go down when he got him a field goal. Running that infamous inside zone. Check out the pocket presence. I want you to see when I drop back, I don't panic. Pump fake. Let the pocket surround me. Then we roll out. I am not 20 yards behind the field. Turn around, set my feet, throws. And after the catch, I also made a move so I wouldn't get hit stick. Now check this out. This dude want to sit here. He think he going to try to play all of this at one time. He picks up X and we go right behind him on my own little trail. I made my own little double China out there. There's so many things that you can do with this gun bunch open offset, man. Those 3 guys over there is like, it's like venom to some of these users out here. He don't even know where to pick, and I missed triangle, but we ended up getting a first down. I missed triangle. I'm mad as heck about that. Every time I look at it, I get so mad. I miss triangle. But as you can see, you streak the running back and send somebody across the formation, and he has to pick or choose. Go back to the basics. We get us another TD. Look at the score, man. Look at the quarter. It's a heck of a game, man. All right, so don't fold. You can't be under pressure. Bubble screen. He did good then. I was man to man, and his guy didn't get caught up in the trash. That's how I see it. I call it getting caught up in the trash. Look at his cornerbacks over there on the right side. Everybody lined up now. Nope, you can't count everything. You cannot account for everything. So he got his little double team on the right side this time. Well, on the left side. But he's going to wait in the middle. He never even moved. Hey, I threw that ball where nobody can get it. Yeah. If I couldn't get it, nobody got it. I threw the ball late, though. I'm not even going to lie. That was a late read. All right, so this is called time and score. This is time management, clock management. 52 seconds, 3 timeouts. Same thing, no change. He waits in the middle. Went back to him, and I threw it early that time. You must understand time and score. I use one of my timeouts because I know I'm going to make a lot of adjustments, but at the same time, I understand that I have to get out of bounds and I have to make reads, and these things has to be on the go. No time for procrastinating. Get out of bounds, get out of bounds, get out of bounds, and the clock stop. That is what's called having a high IQ in football. You have a high IQ on this field if you can do stuff like that. Just knowing like what's going on, the scenario, Look at that. So I got 27 seconds. I'm thinking maybe I got 3 plays. I got a timeout. I can run 3 or 4 plays out of this 27 seconds if it's done correctly. Yeah, that's how that go. So I couldn't get out of bounds. I had to use one of my timeouts. And this is where that brilliant high IQ come in at. It's 3rd and 1, 20 seconds. I still got possibly 2 plays. You just can't fold under pressure. But I do want to get this first down to help extend it. And you already know you can run back to the line of scrimmage and hit circle. I should have hit triangle. That was late. I hit R1 late. So 14 seconds, but at least the clock stopped. So it's 4th down. If I don't get this 4th down, game over. Just what? We can still run the ball. First down. Now this is where wide receiver apprentice come in at. I had to create this play on my own, and I understand that this is the last play. So I go over here on X, look him off. He gets confused, fires, throws, touchdown. Kenny Catfish, you guys have been great. Tune in for more.